going on? What's going on? What's going on, my people, my people, my people? Ocean 40 once again. You got a little short going on, I want to talk about hopefully, hopefully. Let's get it, but we're gonna give it a clap. We're gonna give it a hand clap since we this far with this with this here man. This here man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because at least we got this far with it. You feel me? Hopefully we can get further. Hopefully we can get further. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Hopefully we can get past this. Every day counts when it comes to this fight. Every tweet, every message, every news conference. Listen, we gotta really listen to these people, and we really gotta listen. You know what I mean? We gotta be boots. I say boots to the ground, man. With this one, you gotta be boots to the ground because you know that that this guy right here is, he's a funny guy, man. This guy whip his way out of everything, so we really got to stay on this guy, man. Like, we got to stay on this, y'all. Everybody need to take care of Teo. All right? That's everybody's job. Everybody need to take care of Teo. Make sure, nobody rub his hand while he practicing and working out. You know what I mean? Make sure, he don't go and decide to, because you got a couple of months off, you might want to go eat a taco. You know what I mean? We don't need none of that. You feel what I'm saying? We don't need none of that. You might want to get a taco. You might want to drink some eggnog and say, it was in the eggs. I don't know, man. But then again, you can't control it because we got to watch the injuries that's inside the inside the camp, because he can always pop up. But Tito type of motherfucker break his own hand and be like, "Yo, my joint broke, going to hospital, and get out for 8 months to get out this fight." I think Tito like to blindly crash people's careers by setting up fights and then don't fight, and then he end up fighting some bozo, and it kind of messes his career up. And then Teo come back and talk all this old nut shit about how he this and how he that, and he ain't fighting nobody. You know what I mean? So I just want to see this fight, and I don't want to see the bullshit with Teo, because he always on bullshit. He always on bullshit time, but we want to see now, because you locked in. It's gonna be a good fight now. I personally think Shakur gonna stop him. Me personally, that's just me. And they always say that I think, like I be bugging out. So let me bug out. Let me do my prediction, because I think Shakur gonna stop this boy, man. For real, for real. I think he gonna stop him. I really think he gonna stop him, man. Hope I ain't gotta bring my man out for Teo, cause you gotta bring Mr. the Gadget out for this dude sometime, man. Cause they be on some goofy shit. So either whenever you see this card, either something suspicious on this side with my man Inspector Gadget, or the other side where it's the goofy shit that go on. You know what I mean? They be capping and shit, you know what I mean? So whatever you see this, you in between the middle of both of these. So you want to get off this page. You don't want to be on this page, you know what I mean? So, but this is the news for the day though, man. This is the news. I woke up, stretched my hands, stretched my arms, took care of my hygiene, did all that good. And I go over here, man, and I'm old school. So I go over here and get the paper, man. You know what I mean? This is what I said. I said, nah, ain't this something? What if this is really to happen? I said, look at this. Possible Teo actually signed the paper? Come on, y'all, for real? He really signed the paper though? Look, I thought I was playing, man. I thought this was like a joke. I thought, like, one of the newspaper, boxing papers, just put it out there. So I walked to another newsstand because I'm old school. I ain't look at it on digital. I walked to another newsstand and see if it was real. So I'm like, this can't be serious. You know what I mean? So I said, okay. I ain't seen it. I seen a little poster. There's a little poster about about some bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, but I see the little Inspector Gadget right there back there. See him? I said, okay. I see my man. Then I see all these eyes. I said, okay, Teo done did something. I don't know what he did, but he done did something. Let me look through this newsstand and see if I see another paper. See if it's really news. You know what I mean? So I said, oh shit, it's really news. It's on another paper. And they said, for more information, sub to my channel. I'm like, oh shit, my channel, the Oster 40? Yeah, sub to me. Let me get some information on this bullshit fight that would Teo gonna try to pull out some kind of way. Yo, let him walk around. Don't let him drive nowhere. Don't let him do no over exercise. Don't let him do nothing to pull a muscle, to pull a strained hand, because he talk all this shit when he ain't fighting. He's so well. Ain't nothing never wrong with him when he ain't fighting. So I said, let me go to another newsstand. Because I still don't believe this shit. Because Teo still duck more people than I can walk to newsstands. Well, duck out of fights. I said, I keep seeing it. I said, it got to be real. It got to be sort of real. And here they go again. Subscribe to my channel. Do these people know that I know what I'm talking about? So they trying to tell everybody to subscribe to me? I think so. I think y'all should listen to him, man. Right? For real. I think y'all should listen to him. Yes, give me a hand of applause. Yes. But anyway, back to the ranch. So I'm looking like, could this be real? Could Teo really gonna fight Shakur Stevenson? See, that's really not up Teo's style, man. That's not his thing. His thing is the fake fights. That's Teofimo Lopez is the fake fights. Talk shit and shake fights. That's why I don't think nobody believes that. I gotta get to the I don't bet, but I'm gonna get to the betting cards and see if they up there with these two dudes. And they'll give me a little more thing that they might fight. Tell somebody you're gonna beat them, you're gonna stop them because you call this, you call that. Tito, you gotta get in the ring first. Nobody is listening to you until you get in the ring. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. I can promise you that, Tito. Right or wrong? Do anybody believe? Do anybody believe that this man's getting up there? So you know me, walk to another one because I still don't believe it. I don't care what nobody says. I said, ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? And this one said, it just said subscribe. It didn't say subscribe to me, so I guess the mega fight, tribute don't think I'm real. But anyway, they said who you got? Who you got won first? Wait, who you got one wins? Well, misspelled, my bad. But who you got to win? I got Shakur. I don't know who did this paper, but it must have been high. It must have been smoking while they did this one here. You know what I mean? Sipping and smoking. But it's all good. I understand what you're saying. I want Shakur to win, though. You understand what I mean? That's what I want to win. I said, hey, did they really go on fight? Ain't this? And I done walked about 8 blocks. You know what I mean? Going from newsstand to newsstand to newsstand. So I'm walking back now. Like some other newsstands across the street. I can stop that. Cause I don't believe it still. I said, okay, it's real. Now it's real. When I see Shakur up there, just another page out of my book. So I mean, he said that. You know what I mean? Let me see what he said. Let me go a little deeper into this book. Oh, defense mastery and ring IQ. Analysts suggest that Shakur elite defense distance control and timing will neutralize Lopez's explosive power. Stevenson is expected to make Teofimo miss and counter effectively. This is real. That's how Shakur mouth. Okay, so they gonna fight. Okay, though. I got Shakur. And if Shakur was Crawford, I probably would have bet a little something, but I still don't believe in this fight. So I don't want to put no money on the fight. And then he end up fighting Padley again or some craziness like that. You know what I mean? My man Shakur need this win. And Teo know that. Teo know he need this. Teo know for a fact that he need this win. He ain't crazy. So he gonna try to come in here and really beat Shakur. And Shakur gonna really beat his ass. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, man. This was on TV. I saw this the other day. I said, okay, it got dates up here and everything. Okie dokie. It says subscribe. I'll see it again. Listen. Yo. Might be real. Thank you. You trying to get the 10K. I got 46 subscribers right now. Work with the boy. Work with the boy. Work with the boy. Because you're going to see me calling these fights out. Watch. Just listen to the old stuff. I'm calling them out. Because some of these dudes is just stage actors, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, they up here just to be up here. But thanks to this good brother right here, thanks to the Turk, you heard me, the Turk, out of Sheik player. Yes, sir. They said, who's the real face of boxing? It's this good brother right here. It's the good brother Turk. This the good brother to get this dude in the ring. He gotta be a good brother. If he get Teo in the ring, this is a feat here. If he get Teo in the ring, we gotta give a hand clap. Yes, sir. Hey, Turk, if you pull this one off, you a bad man. You're a bad man if you pull this one off, Turk. You're a bad man. I'm trying to tell you, kid, you're a bad man if you pull this one off. So, Teo, you still on one of these sides. And two, the day of the fight, I don't care if you're walking down the ring walk. You might trip and say you sprain your leg. Carry him down the ring walk, please. Carry him to the ring and put him in the ring, please. Put a good brother. Okay. 28, yes, sir. 24 fights, 22 fights. Y'all know each other from the amateurs. We got the good one. Yeah. Yes, sir. We got a good one. You see that little dog over there, though. Gotta keep reminding them. You might try to get out of this, player. We can't let you get out of this, man. Can't let you get out of this, man, no matter what. But here we go again. 24 losses to 21. No losses to 1 loss. This is even Steven here. 140, 140, 5-8. Right? This even Steven. But this guy over here, you gotta watch this guy. Donald, don't worry about it. Stay on him and make sure he make the fight. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. I'm out. The Oster.